So he's going to use this mic.
Yeah, you can use this mic. Fine. But what I can do as well, when that thing was closed, I was going to take this thing and put it on top of it, so it can still be the mic, but it's fine. I can still hear it.
All right.
congratulating everyone in the next 5 minutes. Start.
the title sponsor, Nedbank, for obviously sponsoring the Over-40 African Cricket Cup, and then obviously the partners there as well. Just to go through them quickly, because I don't want you guys to listen to me. It's not about me, it's about you guys. This evening, Vita 24, Devil Speak, the W. I'm sure the guys enjoyed the W. Guys? I only saw one guy limping, Garnet. I only saw one person limping this week. No, he was okay, he ran off and back again 100%. So, great job for them. Pitch vision, obviously, for the visuals. It's been, I think the streaming was very successful. We got, myself and Carl got a bit of abuse, but it was Carl's fault. He didn't send through the right link for where to watch. It was on YouTube and not pitch vision for the sound. It's a good thing they didn't swear. Like I've mentioned, it's not you guys listening to me, it's about obviously you guys having a great week. We have a couple of guests here tonight that's going to say a couple of words, and to get straight to the point, that's how I played my game as well, straight to the point, there for a good time, and a good time as well. The first person that I want to call up, just to say a word, is the president of Tigers Cricket, Mr. Nedbank. I see Mr. Sidhu, you got a flight there. I mean, I thought doing someone run up to you there.
Thanks a lot, Richie. Good evening. I saw some ladies and the gents. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a privilege to be standing here and saying a few words. You know, today we just had a bit of a game between the Titans and the Lions boards. Gents, I take off my hat of the courage that you guys have. I mean, for doing this for the whole week. I can't give out my score because some people will be recruiting me. But I was there for 16 minutes and I was sweating like nobody's business. And for you guys to do it for the whole week, I take off my hat. And I would like to say to Team South Africa, Team South Africa SAA, Namibia and Zimbabwe, gentlemen and ladies, thank you for honoring this tournament. And for you guys, I guess some of you are business people, some of you are working, some of you are parents, fathers and mothers and all that. But for you to take a week to be here, it's something else. We sometimes take certain things for granted. But for the love of the game, you guys are here. And it has been a good week. I've been told of everything that has been happening, not the bad ones, but the good ones. And what is key is guys working up, everything prepared, and everything works out. I guess if it's possible that we give a round of applause for the tournament director, Francis Briand, and his team for making sure that this was possible. Thank you. And I want to say that you've been hosted in a city of champions, that's Pretoria. And I guess you've enjoyed the weather, even though it was hot in one of the 2 days. But I guess as Henry has mentioned, that you have to be in a tournament that there's no rain that disturbs the games. It is a privilege, especially in summer in Pretoria. As I mentioned that you've been hosted by the City of Champions, as Titans we take pride hosting events, and we do our utmost best to make sure that even if you come back once, even if you come to Pretoria once for anything, you come back again, because the cities have lovely people, and I hope some of you guys will come back and watch India and visit South Africa at Supersport Park, the Boxing Day test. it is something interesting. I was saying to Damien that some of us will be seeing Virat Kohli in South Africa for the last time. I mean, he's the current top class player, you know, for the Indian team, and I think it will be great to see him playing in Centurion. And one thing I want to say about the veterans cricket is that it took whoever who was brave to come up with that initiative. I mean, a lot of people hang up their boots at the age of 35, whatever the case might be. But for whoever said there's an opportunity to bring this back, I take off my hat. And for everyone who said, yes, I want to play, and you guys are here, I think you deserve a round of applause. To the teams that participated wholeheartedly and they come up short. After all, it is sport. And at the end of the day, there will be winners and there will be losers. But the camaraderie that I see here, it is what cricket makes us a loving sport. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your participation. One of my best friends, I met him in cricket from the age of 8. Well, I've over 40, so it is something great. And I guess pro sports, we build relationships. And in closing, I want to say to the ones that came number 4, to the ones that came number 3, to the ones that came number 2, and to the winners. At the end of the day, cricket won, and that is important. And congratulations to the winners. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. Just to reiterate that, I spoke to Carl earlier while we were talking nonsense there on the mic. Initially I didn't know what I got myself into. And when I got here after day 1, I saw the Proteas team play, and I was pleasantly surprised. The big thing was the passion that the guys played with. I almost felt embarrassed because playing professional cricket for a long time, you almost lose it basically. You don't know really what it means because it's a job. You put food on the table. But to saw the guys afterwards, over 40, Latin Gaza is mad. I think he's a test or something. I think it was like 40 degrees. Do you guys have done this? Yeah. So after the first time I got here, and he's like, "It's ball 9 overs on the trot." What's wrong with you? But it just shows like the passion and the love for the game. You don't see it in international. Like in first class cricket, you don't see guys running in and bowl with that control for 9 overs on the trot. You don't see it anymore. To me personally, the guys are a lot softer than what you guys are. Not as hard as what you guys are, basically. Like I said, it's not about me. I'm going to get through the program, not rush through it. My game has always been quick. I would like to invite the tournament director, Mr. Francois Briet, just for the summary of this week.
Thanks everybody. Henry just mentioned that the guys are a bit harder than the current pro players. We did have a couple of injuries. We had Derek from Namibia who got seriously injured. Porky got his hand injured, and we had a bit of a scare with Charles. But there's an unknown player that I'm particularly scared for because he might get the longest of injuries. And this is a guy who left his wedding band with the videos. Just to get to the summary of the tournament, it's the first time I've done this, and I want to equate it to something that I'm familiar with, something I've done before in my life. That's building a house. I don't know if any of you have gone to that hell. But it starts with a vision, yourself and the architect. And we're the only people that know what it's going to look like in the end. A lot of people will drive past the site and they see bricks and mortar and roof trusses and everything, and it doesn't look like much, as you're going along. And the same with the tournament, Then everybody pitches in, your builders get in, your plasterers, and the guys on the roof, your plumbers, your electricians. It's a lot of people that get together to make it work, and then suddenly one day there's this beautiful home. And this tournament was the same. It wouldn't have worked without everybody working together. I thought, with Levels Peak being in here and giving us a lot of free booze, the bar would be the center of the tournament. It wasn't. It was Soka and the team. The guys were lining up every morning out the window to past the door and into the field just to get to her to get massage. So yeah, you get surprises when you think things are going to do one thing and then it doesn't. So I think what the whole idea of this tournament was, and I hope we achieved that, was the guys had fun. And the bigger objective, I think, for most of the teams was to see where they were going into the World Cup, where they lacked, where they could. And I hope you guys had the opportunity to do that. Then we've added value. Fun is one thing, and having a great game of cricket is one thing, but going into a World Cup not knowing what you're about and what your team dimension is, that's not a good spot to be. So this little tournament, we hope, gave you guys that opportunity to assess your abilities and where you need to improve or do good enough and work on that. So from our side, thank you very much. You didn't give us a lot of abuse. I really appreciate that, because anything could have gone wrong, and sometimes it does, but hopefully this time around the small little niggles we sorted out quickly. But this tournament would not have worked without the players, and definitely not with the team behind me. I really have to say that, and we were blessed. We don't know whether Wednesday was really concerned whether we started picking up, and the SA team was about 3 runs up on the Douglas Lewis. They were praying for him, I'm pretty sure they were, and then he just blew away and the game finished. So we were truly blessed. I've been privileged to meet all of you, and it's been a real honor to host this event with Vicasa, Titans, Irene Village Cricket Club. It's been an honor to serve you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, and I can definitely say it's been a success the way the whole tournament has been run so far, and I'm sure, and hopefully, when more people in Smart Town more next year, there'll be, I hope this is not big enough for it. Our next speaker will be of the Titans Cricket Association Chairperson, Mr. Pierre Kutzer. He's been trying very hard to really
Good evening, everyone. What a wonderful tournament. What a wonderful venue. It's wonderful to host all of you guys here in Titans country. South Africa, Namibia, Zimbabwe. Thank you for being here. Sacrifices that you have made. And to have you here, to see you here, to participate in a week like this. Thank you for all your efforts. Thank you very much from Nedbank for coming on board, and we believe that this relationship is ideal to take on forward to the World Cup as well. And then a final thank you to Frans de Breed and his team, the organising committee. This is a lot of work, and thank you so much for what you have put in to bring this tournament alive. Thank you so much. I would also like to put a final word of thanks, and we all know Roger puts in a lot of effort. So for those who don't know Roger Moult, he's the Vicasa president, and he's basically started veterans cricket in South Africa. And he has wonderful stories connected to our veterans cricket started here. But the amount of work that you put in here and behind the scenes support that you do give. It's nobody sees it, but there's so much that you do. And from my side, from the Titan side, I would like to thank you for what you are doing for business cricket, not only in South Africa but internationally as well. Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to come to the exciting part of the game. It's not the games and the food, guys. It's going to be the awarding of the prizes. Obviously, we had a great final today. I was here to witness it. Especially, I spoke to the guys from Namibia, where they came from a couple of days ago, and what they showcased today. It showed a lot of character, it showed a lot of grit, and it was great to see. You know, it's easy to come and probably the Proteas team, they've been upstanding the whole week, but to stand up like you guys did, well done again. So I'm going to call Mr. Masaida Ratsikuni up to come up with the guys, two teams first. Can the Namibian team first come up to fetch your medals? Hold up the tournament. This prize is 1,500 gift cards from Bastion Guest House. This is going to be lots from the Baron Bar and Grill, Aini. Who you invented, eh? So you can donate. It is the word. Best of the tournament, he also gets 1,500 gift cards from the Bastion Guest House and also 600 meal vodka.
I think we're in first place now.
The player of the tournament, he gets a 10,000 rand gift voucher from Stanford Cricket, SF, and Mental Perfume redeemable at A7 Sports, Wilma Park. Fun part. That's it.
Back into second place.
There we go. Okay, after those couple of prizes now, I would like to invite the South African team to come and get your medals first. Why don't you be lost in life?
It's these two that's making it. Just get the right one.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Can you hear me at the back? I'd like to speak to you tonight on behalf of the Veterans Cricket Association of South Africa, but also on behalf of the International Masters Cricket Association as well. In 2018, we started Veterans Cricket in this country, where we went to the Over-40s, the first Over-40s World Cup in Sydney. We cobbled together a team of people that I played cricket with over the last 30 years. And we thought, we're good cricketers, we'll be fine. Well, just like a lot of you have arrived in, I think Francois, you said it earlier on, how you've come to the Africa Cup to determine the standard that you need to play at. By the way, you've only got 19 weeks to the World Cup in February in Cape Town, so remind you. But in 2018, we took this side which had a number of very good ex-cricketers. And they all said to me they are had seen what happened to that team during the course of that tournament, where the New Zealand physio spent more time with our team than did with their own team. But that's where it started. We didn't do particularly well. But that's where Veterans Cricket started. It was in 2019 that we registered Veterans Cricket Association of South Africa as an ancillary member of Cricket South Africa. But that's how we started in South Africa. And the reason I'm telling you that is because Vicasa is an important part of this tournament. We hosted this tournament. And this is the second time we're having an over-40s World Cup. The rest of it being over-50s, not a World Cup, Africa Cup. We did have an IBT earlier on this year. But it was vitally important that we have an over-40s Africa Cup. And to invite our good neighbors, Namibia and Zimbabwe, except for Mr. Bertie Erasmus. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I speak on behalf of the Titans Vets here as well, is hosting you guys this week. And I take my hat off to you guys getting to the final at the end after being bowled for a whole team number. But, ladies and gentlemen, in this group of individuals, we've also got the chairman of Namibia Over-40s. Her name is Mr. Garnell. He, together with Louis Nokia and in the past Francois Erasmus, have led Namibia to where you are today. And as you know, we'll be coming your way in February, at the end of February, for the Over-50s Africa Cup, together with Zimbabwe and Tanzania. Nice. And ladies and gentlemen, and Doug Marilia is the captain of the Zimbabwean side, but if you can pass on my thanks to Trevor Gripper, who's on here, as well as Greg McDonald as well. Between Zimbabwe, we've got such a good relationship with Namibia, Zimbabwe, and South Africa. If you can pass my thanks to him, and a big thank you for you guys coming in as well. But there's another thing that I want to just point out. We're all about having fun and making friendships in our cricket. And you alluded to it, Henry. And that's what this is all about. The fines meetings after every single game was fantastic. But there are three gentlemen that didn't quite make it for South Africa. And they played in your team and in your team. And to me, that is wonderful. Dwayne, William. Wonderful. Over 50s, over 50s, and over 60s.
gentlemen, we're soon going to be in the over-70s. My point is, keep playing this wonderful game of ours. Don't stop. Don't stop. This is what we want you. There are lots of opportunities going forward for us. So, to conclude, from the chairman of International Masters Cricket, that's Mr. Sterling Hammond from Australia, he said I should pass on a message to you to thank you for playing in this tournament. It was an official IMC tournament, and thank you for playing it in the spirit that you have. And he will be in Cape Town to welcome you to our city for the Over-40s World Cup in February 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, your journey has just started in the Over-40s space. Please hang in there. There are going to be a lot of opportunities in the future, but even if you don't make it to your provincial or your national side, play the game the way it should be played. And that is something that was incredibly obvious to me this week of participation from your sides. You played it hard, but you played it in a friendly manner. And then I'd just like to finish off by just thanking my chairman, the chairman of a few of our provinces here, Lord Chandler from the Boerland, he's sitting on the table here, and Frank Olga from the Lions, from Lions, veterans, obviously our chairman of the Titans Reds, and Charles Greenwald, chairman of KZN Coastal as well. So wonderful having you, but on behalf of the CASA, of our chairman, of our executive, we'd like to thank you for your participation this week, and we wish you in the next 19 weeks all the best as you prepare to do battle in a nice way in Cape Town. Good luck, ladies and gentlemen. Again, it's just great to see the support that you guys get from the family and people traveling to come and watch you guys. The scorers, thank you very much. Scorers, thank you. I think we don't say thank you enough for the people behind the scenes that does all the hard work. I know cricketers are like stats, I want to see where my fall went. Those are the people that's in charge of it. Thank you very much. And before I finish, I just want to thank again the sponsors. I'm very proud to sponsor Nedbank. Thank you for your support. It's really, really appreciated. Bahini Country Club, the host, the specialist, Vicasa, Proteas, the W, Vita 24, Devil's Peak. They've been, I would love to know how much players have been consumed over the last couple of days. And Pitch Vision. Guys, thank you very much. All the best in the World Cup. I wish you guys all the best. I'll be following, I'll be watching. Watching and supporting you guys. Again, well done again on an unbelievable week, and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Nee, maar dat is lekker. Die vangen is. Ze halen wat heb je leuk.
Thank you.
1-2 punches. The normal fight to